Okay guys, so today I'm going to take you through how to use the AutoCab/One Call Taxis driver app. The first thing you need to do is have the app installed on your device. Then what you want to do is you want to open up the AutoCab driver companion app. Accept this little disclaimer. You can press skip to that for now. Okay, so now we're into the app. And what it's asking for is my username and password. If you see this selection, don't worry. All you need to do is where it says use username and password, just select that and it'll take you onto username and password login. Your username will be the email address that you've been given or an email address that you've already provided, and your password will be something that you've sorted out with a member of staff. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is make sure all your information is correct. Once you've signed in once, it will remember your username automatically for you. The only thing you need to type in again is your password. So I'm going to type in my password and press sign in. Wait for it to go through its driver checks. It's obviously important to make sure you've got a data signal or a GPS signal as well. Okay, so after logging into the app, you'll see your home screen. That's what you're seeing here. Okay, on your home screen, you're going to have different columns. You're going to have the first column here, which is the mileage of zones. I'm going to put that back there. Then you're going to see the middle zone, which is a list of all your zones. So the zone name. So instead of calling them zone 1, zone 2, we give them short little descriptions like Page, Moss, Dovecot, Kingsway, like you see in there. And these zones scroll right the way down, all the way through all our working areas. Okay, we'll go back up to the top. The next column you got here is the column I'm highlighting now. And in this column, this is how many bookings there are live on that particular zone right now. The next column, where you see the 10 here, is how many bookings are going off in this zone in the next 10 minutes. Okay, and then your end column here is how many drivers are in that particular zone at the moment. Okay, so as you can see on the bottom, I am now set to being offline. That means at the moment, I'm not seeing any true information and I'm not currently working. You might use this if you need to go on a break or if you have other errands to run. And when you're ready to start work, it's really easy. The only thing you need to do is slide this little icon here over to online. And the way you do that is by just pressing it once and that will switch you on. Okay, so now what you'll see is I've been given a position and a zone. My position is position number 7 and my zone is Page Moss. Okay, so with the next step, I'm going to show you how to accept a journey. Okay, so most jobs will be offered to you when you're in a low queue position. For example, position number 1 or 2. Okay, so for example, I am position number 8 on Page Moss, so there's 7 drivers before me. However, there could be a job in one of my backup queues, for example, Dovecot, which is the next zone. And if there's no drivers in Dovecot available, and the job goes off in that zone, and I'm the nearest car, I can be offered that job, which I'll show you in a second. But for now, I'm just going to go through a job offer for you. Okay, so this is how a job offer should look. You'll receive the job offer. It will come through. This job is being offered to me in red, and it's showing me that this job is 0.6 miles away from me, and it is on the Page Moss zone. I'm going to slide this over to the right hand side. Okay, so once you've accepted the job, you'll be able to see all your job information. Okay, so you've got 2 tiles. You've got your pickup tile and you've got your drop off tile. On the pickup tile, this has all your job information. So the name on this one is Test Customer, and the pickup location is 2A Diners Lane. If you know where that address is, you can just make your way there and go and collect your passenger. If you need a little bit of help and you need to navigate yourself there, the way that you do it is click the tile, see where it says location, just press location, and see the little arrow here. You should be able to click this little arrow, and this will open up the mapping system that we've got built into the device. Press start, and that will navigate you to your customer's pickup location. Once you've done that, you need to get back onto your job, and you do that by seeing this tile here. You select this black tile anywhere, and this will take you back onto your job. I'm just going to collapse the navigation there for us. Okay, if I click this little bottom bar again, it'll bring up my 2 tiles. So now I've arrived And now I've arrived outside the address, I need to let the customer know that I'm outside. And the way I do that is I simply slide this bar here right the way over to the right hand side, and that will do ring back or text back depending on what's been preferred. Click next. Ring back will be successful. There's my ring back coming back to this device. Okay. So now the customer has had ring back to let them know that you're outside, or text back. If you're still waiting outside and the passenger's not there for you, you need to let them know that you're outside. And the way that you can do that also is by selecting on the tile again and see where it says phone customer. If you select phone customer, what will happen there is you'll receive a call off ourselves. You'll be able to answer that call, and that will connect you to the customer. All calls are recorded, so make sure you're nice and polite to the customer. Hopefully from there you can arrange a pickup from the passenger and get them collected. If you have no luck with this and there's no passenger there, or you just haven't been able to find your passenger and they're not where they said they was, what you'll need to do is select no fare. By doing a no fare, what happens is you go back to the position that you should be. So for example, if you took the job position 1, you'll go back to position number 1. Okay? Okay, now that you've arrived outside the address, hopefully the passenger's gone inside your car. Once the passenger gets inside your car, it's really important that what you do is you slide this little bar at the bottom right the way over to the right hand side. And that will do pickup. Once you've done pickup, you'll notice that now, up here, you've got your price. And this price will start to go up as your mileage does. So at the moment, we're on 0 miles and it's starting at 280. Any changes in tariffs will take automatic effect. You shouldn't have to change anything at all. Now, as you can see, I've selected here, I have a couple of options on the tariff. I have pause, weight, and large. Large simply makes it quite large. Sorry. Then we've got weight. What weight does is if you select weight, that will start waiting time. And that way, any time that you're stood stationary, it will start to accumulate waiting time. So every 30 seconds, you can expect your waiting time to jump up. So obviously you'll use this if a passenger needs to run into the shop, call into a house, for whatever reason that means you're waiting outside for an extended amount of time, you use the waiting time. Okay. All's went well with that. You need to now drop the passenger off where they're going to. The passenger said that he was going to Tesco in Prescott Street. Now if that's where they're going to, it's dead straightforward. All you need to do is select the drop-off tile, and see where it says location. Just press location again. It shows you a little map where it is, and all you need to do is press the arrow in the bottom left hand corner again. That will open up your navigation for you. Once you've opened up your navigation, that will take you to where you need to drop off. You'll also notice that this bar has still got your price. This will stay here throughout the whole journey, so you can see what the price is up to, and also the passenger can as well. Once you've finished with the sat-nav and you need to get back to your journey, all you do is just tap the price. And that takes you back onto your job screen. If the information that's on your screen at the moment isn't where the passenger is actually getting dropped off, and you need to change the destination, this is really easy, and all you have to do is select the drop-off tile, see where it says change destination, just select that one, and all you want to do is change this destination to somewhere where you are going. So for example, you can type in the name of a road, a place, or a postcode. I'm going to use a postcode. I'm going to select that now as Highton Lane, and now if I press my arrow, it will now take me to Highton Lane instead of Tesco. Select my price to go back onto my job, and all I need to do now is finish the journey. And to finish the journey, all I need to do is swipe this right the way over to drop off. My full price of my journey is £3.20 because there's 2 minutes waiting time added. It was on midweek tariff and it knows I've left 0 miles. To finish this job and complete onto my next journey, all I need to do is slide it over to complete. I should be back on the zone, ready for my next job. Okay, so the other way that you can accept work is you can bid on work. Bidding on work is really straightforward. When you see a job on the bid screen that is live, and you'll know it will be live because in this first column here, in any of this first column, this is how many jobs there are in that particular zone that we're talking about. So for example, there is currently a job in Ainsdale. Before I actually take the job, I can have a little look at the details on it. And the way that you do that is you click on the Ainsdale job and see where it says bid. You select bid. And what that will do, that will show me where the pickup is and where the job is dropping off. So this job is staying local in Ainsdale. I can click cancel or I can press OK. If I press OK, what will happen is it will confirm my bid, and within a couple of seconds I should be offered that journey. If you press cancel, it just cancels your bid. You can have a look on most of these jobs to see where the job is and where it's going to before you actually bid. Okay. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is our left hand side menu here. On our left hand side menu, you have at the top the name of the driver. For example, this one's Mike Test. The driver code is 7777 and the vehicle code is 7777. If you press home screen, it takes you back to where we was now because this is your home. If you press job history, that will show you a history of the journeys that you've completed. On there, if you select one, you can see where you went to, how much you got paid for the journey, and vice versa. Okay. If I click on driver sheets, that will show me my current balance and my upcoming balance and any deductions. Click back on my menu again. If you click on reports, you can see your driver earnings, so you can see how much you've earned in a certain shift. And you can also see your missed jobs and how much you would have earned if you didn't reject these jobs, recover these jobs, or have a no-show. So obviously, as you can imagine, if these rejects are rather high, then your total is going to be rather high as well. So you probably want to knock down them rejects. The M1 is ratings. That will show you your driver rating on the app. That basically means customers who've used the app, they've been able to give you a driver rating at the end of the journey. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is our message button. If you click the message button on the top right hand corner, I'll show you that again. It's up here next to the one call. Click that. And basically from here you can see all the messages that you've received and any messages that you've sent. If you'd like to send in a new message, just along the bottom bar where it says send message, just select that one and be able to type in a message that you need to send in. And obviously someone from the office will get back to you in touch. Okay. Okay, so now you're finished with your shift and you want to log off. The way that you do this is you first of all have to go offline by selecting the slide down icon in the bottom right hand corner and choosing offline. You've gone offline and you're not be offered any work. Press close. Whilst I'm offline, I might want to go on a break, toilet break, go for a coffee, whatever I need to do, and then when I'm ready to sign on again, I can just toggle that button again and come back online. If I'm completely done for the day and I'm finished, all I need to do is make sure I'm offline, select the left hand side menu again on the top left hand corner, and see here where it says log out, just simply press log out and log the app out for you. There we go, that's that.